everybody, it is me, your friend Tageon, and I'm here today to give you a recap of episodes 1 through 4 of my new Ragnarok server. Now you may be asking, Tageon, why are you giving a recap of episodes 1 through 4, seeing as we have not seen episodes 2 through 4? Well, that's because the sound quality on all of those episodes is terrible. And since I can't go back in time and record them differently, they're always going to be terrible. So I have decided to not put them up so you don't have to do it, and instead just give you a little lowdown on what happened, seeing as there wasn't too much. So, as I started my Ragnarok server, I decided to start in Jungle 2, which for some reason put me on a beach. And as per usual, I did what all survivors do at the beginning, hit trees and pick up stones, while also killing dodos for hide. Eventually, I needed a lot more hide, and I decided to go after one of the more skittish creatures on the island, the Machops. Is it the Machops? But the ones that are constantly scared. Even when you tame them, they won't attack anything. Well, that may actually be a lie, as I bowled one and conceded to attack it with my spear, and for some reason, after the bola ended, it decided it was going to attack me. One attack, but seeing how I was a low-level character and it was 135 level, it killed me twice because I tried to do it twice. But the third time was a charm, and I did kill the creature, getting enough height to make a couple of beds in my newly established thatch foundation area. Also during this episode, I decided to tame 3 Lystros, each more powerful than the other. Too bad it wasn't that much since they're Lystros, but they were a lovely added perk to my first episode. Second episode starts me building a trike tower. Pretty much it's a tower where I can stand on and not get hit by a trike. Sadly, it did not work, but I was still able to use it to knock out a 145 trike as it tried to kill the thing, and I slingshotted it down from the side. I also was able to get down one of the seagulls after killing 2 of them with my slingshot, and that's when I had my first trike and my first seagull, which will allow me to get prime. And that was pretty much all of the second episode. Third episode, I was able to get another trike, a male 140 trike, to my female 145 trike. During the process of getting that, I also was able to find an alpha megalodon that was close to the shore. After exploring the blue obelisk, I came back to notice that the alpha megalodon beached itself while killing it, and I was able to retrieve its goods. Sadly, the manta that was also in the water decided I needed to die, and so after killing me, I went back and got my body, and all was good. Also during this time, I was able to get another seagull who happened to cross my paths, and after multiple megalodon kills later, I was able to get a higher level seagull. So now I have 2, and 2 trikes, and 3 Lystros. Wow, amazing! I also decided during this episode that I needed to go and explore a little bit. I went up the path, I went up a waterfall path, and found out that this place is horribly dangerous. I did happen to get a scorpion, but I also was chased by multiple Allosauruses. Luckily, there was a pack of Brontos in my way, and the Allosauruses decided that they hated Brontos more than they hated me, so I was able to get away. Though I did come back to kill all the Allosauruses who decided to split up with my newly acquired trike. Hey, let me show you a clip of that real quick. What a great battle. I did leave the last Allosaurus to try to capture later, which unfortunately I was not able to find. I assume because it attacked multiple Brontos and they weren't having any of its crap. That ended episode 3 and I began with episode 4. Episode 4, I noticed that even though I had this lovely thatch house, I wanted to build somewhere else, but I didn't know where. So I was like, time to prepare to move. The first thing I did was, of course, find multiple parasaurs that were high level, and I'm like, these are going to be great pack mules, and I knocked them all out and tamed them. Easy peasy. Luckily, after you bowl a parasaur, they do not turn around and bite you in the face and kill you. I also was able to find a 145 Stego, who I was like, this is going to be a great addition to the caravan, so I knocked it out. Sadly, I found out that it's going to take 3 to 4 hours to tame. I hate you herbivores. I hate you so much. So, while the Stego was taming, I decided to go and look for a Pteranodon so that I could scout out where I wanted to build. Find one, tamed it, and then I took off to the skies. After exploring a large amount of map, I decided that I wanted to go to the location known as the Viking Cove. It was awesome. I could make a water base, and everything would be good. The end of the episode, I went back to, of course, to my base, and noticed the Stego was still not up because cursed herbivores, and I decided to end my episode there. So, guys, thank you for hearing the recap, and please join me next time for episode 5, where I finally take the trek to my new place. I hope you all have a good one, and see you again.